Hello, my name is Dominic Cumberland. I'm currently doing my internship at Bridges Healthcare. My week was great. Yesterday, I had a wonderful day. I facilitated the group, and it was so interesting because I had supervision around 3 o'clock, and then the group started at 5:15, and I was at 5:30, and I was telling my supervisor that I have an idea, like why don't we do something fun tonight? And then when she asked me, I was like, let them have, draw something. And she asked me what do I have in mind. I was like, drawing a bridge would be a good idea. And she said, okay, I'm gonna let you handle group tonight. And I was a little bit anxious, but in my mind I knew where I was going with it. So I had them draw a bridge. So I draw one too. This is my bridge. I'm not good at drawing, but I try my best. So after they were done, everybody was asking, what are we going to do? Why do I have to draw a bridge? I was like, just do it. Like, I had one client, he was very mean about it. He said, I don't know how to draw, but I know how to write. So instead of drawing a bridge, so he was writing, things, like different things. So when they were done, the question that I asked them, what is that bridge represent in their recovery? That was the question. And one of the clients, a female client, she said that my bridge is halfway done because there's a cliff and I'm afraid to keep going. I'm stuck in the middle. And what I told her was, it's okay. It's okay to feel like you're stuck, but it's not okay to stay there. I said sometimes you think there's a cliff, but where you're standing, it's hard for you to see unless you make, steps forward to see what's really ahead of you. So I told the client, why don't you continue to build your bridge to see where it takes you, to see really if there's a cliff or if there's land where you can actually, keep going. And she was like, yeah, I didn't think about that. And she continued to draw, her bridge. And I had another client, he said that he's the bridge and everybody goes through him, like he's the one that constantly helping people, and I told him because he's the bridge, he needs to take care of himself. And I gave him an example of the real bridges that we have in our cities. Every year they have to repair them, fix them, make sure they steady, make sure they safe. So it's the same thing for a human being. When you help others, like you have to take care of yourself too to be able to help others because you cannot give what you don't have. So I was able to tell him that he needs to take care of himself, and and I commended him for being here because it's part of self-care. And then I had another client, she like no, that's a he. Another client, he said that his bridge is two ways, so he goes back and forth, back and forth. So I was like, is that how you feel in your recovery? Like you go back and forth, like you stop drinking, you go back to drinking and stuff. He said, no, I'm just exploring different things, but that's exactly, what he meant. In his recovery, he's not steady. So, he kept like relapsing and stuff. So it was really a good experience, and my supervisor said, I did a good job. And she said she didn't even think about that, about a class like that, a session like that. So it was really amazing. Like the clients, you know, enjoyed it. They took their pictures at home to put in their fridge, so every time they look at the bridge, they will have an idea where they stand in their recovery. So it was amazing. So I'm gonna continue to come up with, some fun sessions, activities, because that group is very difficult. Like they don't like to talk too much unless you do something fun. So we can still find something fun where they can learn something from it. So that's basically it. Everything else is going well. We're getting closer to an end. So my questions to you, like, what do you guys think of that project? I don't know if it was helpful, and I don't know if guys doing that work with addiction, drugs and alcohol people. You can try that exercise to see if it works for you. All right, thank you. Sorry, my video is a little bit longer.